Danny, Swindon Town in the FA Cup on Saturday. Is the preparation and the setup ever any different for a cup game to a league game?
Well, we're certainly looking forward to the game. The FA Cup for me is the greatest cup competition in the world. It's a brilliant competition with so many teams that enter it. What other cup competition in the world do you start at the extra prelim, which is obviously where some of the non-league teams start? It's an amazing competition. I think when we were at Concord Rangers, it's definitely a competition that's been good for us at Concord and at Lincoln in particular. But I can remember at Concord Rangers, we actually won more games to get to the first round proper than Arsenal did to win the competition that year. I think we maybe won 8 games and they won 7 games to win the FA Cup, and that is the beauty of the competition. Obviously we had a brilliant run in it ourselves at Lincoln City as a non-league team. I think we were the first non-league team in over 100 years to get to the quarter-finals, and that was memories that will last with us forever. And yeah, it's a great competition and one that we can't wait to compete in come Saturday.
Yeah, and does a win in the FA Cup first round, is that just put to bed till the second round, or can you use it for the team, especially in the difficult period that we've had recently?
Yeah, I think winning is a habit. It's a habit that I've been really fortunate to have most of my career. I'm used to winning. I like winning. My life's a lot better when we win. In recent times, the winning has been harder to find. It's something that we as a group are searching for. I think we've had a good training week. I look at the group. I think that the group's suffered, through some injuries. Ultimately, when if you go back to 40 minutes into the Walsall game after just beating Tranmere 3-0 and having a really, really good way into that Walsall game, we were a top team in our division. I think I looked at the team and thought, we're a good team in this level. We're gonna be just fine this year. Then, of course, they score a great goal just before half time. Just after half time, we lose a war and then Teddy in quick succession. It then gives us a difficult week because we have 3 games in that week and very little preparation time on the training pitch. And then more recently, in the next 3 game week we lose Samson, which again makes it difficult for the group when that injury happens at the beginning of the week, because these players have such a unique profile that the dynamic of the team changes, and you don't have the time on the training pitch to try to build those connections and to build the different relationships and the different understanding that you need when the profile of player is different. So this week we've had that, which has been helpful. Of course, you're always going to miss your best players. We understand this, but this also creates an opportunity for others. And for us, we try to be the optimist and we try to see the opportunity rather than the obstacle. And yeah, we play a Swindon team with a new manager. But it's a great game for us to go and attack and hopefully try to find the rhythm and the confidence that we need to get back to our best levels.
Yeah, and obviously Swindon away was your first game in charge back when you first joined Colchester United, so it's a place you'll probably go to and want to go one better than the draw we got in.
Yeah, I can't believe that was only 10 months ago. It feels like a lifetime ago, but yeah, I remember going into that game not quite knowing what to expect. We'd only been in the building maybe 48 hours and yeah, we were 2-0 down pretty quickly. Their first 2 attacks and you're like, oh wow, okay, this could be more difficult than I anticipated. But we showed a lot of resilience that day and fought back, and actually second half got a lot of control in the game and took the game to Swindon and deservedly got that equaliser late on. Young Bradley, I think, scoring. And yeah, of course, it's the FA Cup, and the new rules suggest that there's no replays and it's extra time and penalties. So for sure, we're gonna have to go one better if we want to find the second round.
And of course, winning over 90 minutes is going to be the first priority. But should it go to extra time penalties, is it something the players practice during the week, or do you just leave it to them to kind of work out which one of them wants to take the penalties in which order?
Well, the good news is we've had two penalty shootouts already. Obviously, the Reading game, and then more recently the Leyton Orient game, the Bristol Motors Cup game. So we've had practice in that, but yeah, no, we practice this week. Of course, we have to practice for all the potential eventualities. That's part of preparation. And yeah, we've worked hard this week to try to like I said, build the partnerships, build the relationships. You have to make some tactical tweaks when you have, you know, the amount of athleticism that we have unavailable to us. So you have to try to adapt what you're doing somewhat, which we've been working hard to do. And yeah, our job is to help and support the players and prepare the players so that they can bring the best version of themselves come match day.